And we welcome to the stage, first of all, a former Dutch Open Girls Champion, the reigning Budapest Masters and Bruges Open Champion, from the Netherlands, Smurf, Priscilla, Steenbergen! Her opponent is last year's WDF World Masters finalist, the two-time Finnish Open champion from Norway, Rachna.
Time then for the women's final here at the 2026 Dutch Open. Are we going to have a Dutch winner in the form of Priscilla Steenbergen, 10 years on from her success here winning the girls' title? She's looking to do it at senior level. Or are we going to have a Norwegian champion, the 49-year-old Rachna David, who has been winning titles for nearly 2 decades on the WDF circuit? She's had a fantastic campaign. She's been extremely consistent with her performances throughout. And you look at the cast list of players that she's beaten. Zerigemi, who we've seen twice in action already, the girls' world champion. Arlene de Graaf, who's won this tournament multiple times before. Paige Pauling, the girls' winner 3 times in a row. And the informed Paula Jacqueline have all been defeated by Rachna. Will she beat Priscilla Steenbergen for her greatest ever moment in darts? Or will Priscilla, fresh from the pairs final, she's already had some time on the stage, get the job done here and book her place at Lakeside for this year?
Well, these two looking to join the most illustrious list of women darts players. It is literally a who's who of women's darts when you look at the list of former winners of this great tournament. The Dutch crown herself, Frances Huntelaar, a record 7-time champion. pride of the Netherlands, winning titles. 7 titles in 10 years, from 1995 to 2004. Of course, some of the greats, another great Dutch player, Eileen de Graaf, a 4-time champion. Trina Gulliver, also 4 times a winner here. All in Veldhoven, as the previous venue. Some greats from the past. Mandy Solomon's a 3-time winner, 3 in a row in the early 90s. Sharon Colclough in the late 80s, a double winner. But all the world champions feature, you know, Dieter Hedman 3 times, Anastasia Dobromyslova twice, Bo Greaves twice. Even Lisa Ashton, Mikuru Suzuki picked up a title each here in this venue. And most recently, Rhiannon O'Sullivan picking up the title last year. So if you're someone in women's darts, you've won the Dutch Open.
And that's the thing as well, it's the opportunity not just to collect the ranking points or the decent prize check that goes with it, it's your opportunity to be on that wall of champions along with some of the greats of our sport. Rachna David is on for a potential 18 darter now, and she's got a choice to make. Went aggressively looking for treble 16. Misses the big 19 to leave top, so it's not ideal, but it's an outside chance for Priscilla. And it's now no chance.
47. Rachna, you require 56.
So in a leg she started. Oh, Rachna. 20 double 18 the option, but you have to go high. Always a chance of that happening.
Could be costly.
57. Rachna, you require 56.
Is she going to go the same way? No. Now has to hit the required big number, and wow, how close did she come to busting that? All's well that ends well.
A spring in her step now, but imagine she'd hit that treble 16 as well when needing 48.
First to 5 legs
41.
in this Women's Dutch Open final. I've not seen you two around this weekend.
Seen a few of these.
139.
When things are going right, Priscilla can be a massive scorer.
Yep, we saw flashes of it in the women's pairs final.
140.
Couple of 180s.
Yep.
100.
In terrific form. Priscilla, a win here would take her up to number 3 in the world. A career high, I'm sure.
Good save. Doesn't leave a finish, but it is a treble at least.
A lot of credit to Rachna. You may not see her at all the events, but all of the other top players will know what she's capable of. Runner-up at the World Masters and indeed the World Open that same weekend in Hungary last November. And now in another big final here.
Rachna, you require 141.
The shot is on. Not now. 62 left. Another one giving us commentary with the facial expressions.
Yeah, she's got a rather elastic face, hasn't she? It's all sorts of contortions, which are very much telling us how she's feeling. I know she's feeling tension in her shoulders. She's rolling them around. As Steenbergen eyes up double 13.
55.
Very aggressive dart at the 12. knowing single would have left bull, but that treble was a bonus. So, she tries another single number that would have bust with a treble. Double 14 now. Ooh.
37. Priscilla, you require 26.
Not sure what noise I just made, but it was close.
Anything you can do. I've never been good at impressions, so I won't try.
8. Rachna, you require 10.
This really has been a story of neighbouring trebles and doubles on this finals day.
Game shot in the second leg. Rachna David.
Rachna David doubles her
Third
lead.
leg is Rachna to throw first. Game on.
Love the aggression. You can see she's fighting nerves, the tension. She's throwing well.
43.
We did see Priscilla in big stage action just before Christmas, and she had a very good week as well. Got all the way to the Lakeside semi-finals before losing out to her compatriots. Sorry, before
43.
lost out to the eventual winner, Dieter Hedman, in the semi-finals. Beat her compatriot, Lorena Rietbergen, the #1 seed, to get to the final.
Yeah, you're right. It was a memorable match between the two young Dutch ladies.
Still see the stretching of the shoulders as Priscilla,
135.
our old friend, wrong side of the wire.
Priscilla, you require 123.
Well, this leg really should belong to the Dutch woman.
Priscilla, you require 32.
To steady the Dutch ship. Late.
16.
We could see a game-changing 127 here.
Well, it's only to hold a throw, but this will feel much bigger than a hold. 67 left. Gets confirmation from referee Nick Rolls and misses the big 17.
81. Priscilla, you require 16.
So, no opportunity for at least to go at the bull. Priscilla sticks that one firmly in double eight, and that will be a nice settler. 3 legs into this final.
Fourth leg, Priscilla to throw first. Game on.
Steenbergen back now on throw. She opens up this fourth leg. And as we've mentioned, it really has been a return to form for Priscilla.
60.
I remember her winning a ranking title back in 2022 in Italy. But since then, we've not seen too much of her. And then over the last 12 months, burst into form.
It's a renaissance story really for Priscilla, because semi-finals of Lakeside last year, she didn't qualify for Lakeside the year before.
Exactly.
60.
She picked up ranking titles in 2025 in Hungary, in Sweden, and in Belgium.
100.
And you're seeing why.
180.
First 180 of the match. And no surprise that it's gone the way of Priscilla, because she does have that in her locker.
60.
Yep, the scoring has really clicked in now.
2-1 down, but right now she's the better player.
Not only that, she looks the more settled, the calmer of the two.
Game short of the fourth leg.
Very calm.
Priscilla Steenbergen. Fifth leg is for Rachna to throw first. Game on.
No need for Rachna to panic. She does have the throw, and indeed, if we do go to a ninth and deciding leg, Rachna will throw first.
42.
Too many of those kinds of visits are creeping in. She's losing the weight of dart.
100. $99.
Loads of fans in attendance, and all the tickets for this final session were sold out well in advance of this weekend.
45.
And I think everyone has been behaving themselves accordingly. It's good to see.
100.
Well, they know I'm here, don't they? Any trouble?
Any
I'll be in
trouble,
there.
and
I'll
you're
be in
putting
there to
them over
sort it
your
out.
shoulders.
41. $78.
My kind of 180, that. And 3 trebles. Leaves 180, ironically. Another treble needed for Rachna to leave a check out.
84.
Puts her back in the leg, but she started it and now effectively loses the darts to Priscilla here.
If you're not down to a finish after 15 darts, you're going to be in trouble. And a 140 for Priscilla leaves a double.
$60. Priscilla, you require 40.
Well, this game has been turned on its head. And it's a combination of good scoring and solid finishing. Rachna won the opening 2 legs, with Priscilla having darts at double in both. Since then, she's not had a look in. 3-2 the scoreline, but it's one-way traffic. Rachna needs to stop the rot. She needs to rely perhaps on visits like that.
She needs to draw on all her experience now, Rachna. Been around the game a long, long time.
100.
Played her first World Masters back in 2004. Priscilla would have been 5 years old, I think, 5 or 6 years old, so. She's seen it all before.
60.
So is he. Yes.
130.
Not the most conventional of switches, but if you hit the centre of the board, it works. 25 would have left 166.
That's why the argument, the case is very strong. 271 start on the 19s, because you can then bring the ball into play. If you hit the 25, you leave the big fish. Not to worry though. 6 darts minimum for Priscilla, and she's probably going to need them. She will.
At this event, should we start calling the 170 the big lion? Because we've not seen a big fish out there, but we have seen a big orange lion.
Yeah, I've seen that lion quite a lot. Camera happy.
41.
Always has the same facial expression though, doesn't he?
Yeah. Like an inanimate object, weirdly enough.
79.
Brilliant pick-off with the last start to leave double 16. Rachna would need 2 big trebles here to leave double 16. Doesn't find the first. 63 left.
$97. Priscilla, you require 32.
She only needed 1 dart in each of the last 2 legs.
Game shot.
2 will do. And Priscilla Steenbergen needs just 1 more leg
Rachna to throw
to
first.
put her name
Game on.
in the Dutch darting history books.
Yep, that illustrious list I've mentioned.
100.
Sure, she'd be very proud to join the list of winners, especially those Dutch ones. Francis Hunselaar, 7-time champion. And more recently, of course, Eileen de Graaf.
$45.
4-time winner herself. $140. $82.
Priscilla's looking exceptionally focused.
Yeah. This has been impressive because she didn't flinch at 2-0 down.
83.
And even though her and Joe Rolls lost the pairs final, I wonder if that stage time has done a good. Perfect preparation.
Yeah, you would think so, wouldn't you?
I mean, this game kicked off at just after 5:30 local time. It's a long time to wait when, you know, we've had action on the stage since this morning, since 11:45.
43. $140.
Good darts, Rachna. Closing the gap in the averages, which stands at, as you can see, around 9 points.
30.
It's a gulf, but
You require 82.
slack visits from Priscilla. All it takes is 1 moment for the game to complete the change. Oh, that's a beautiful bullseye, double 16.
Game
And she's got a route
shot
back
to the
into this.
seventh leg. Rachna
Brilliant check out, as you say.
8th leg is
Under
Priscilla
pressure,
first.
find that bullseye with the first dart, and then use the marker beautifully on the double 16.
2-2-2 in 5 darts. It's
140.
accomplished work. Needs to break the throat.
81.
She'll be watching Priscilla lift the title she so desperately wants.
A title that's been out of Dutch hands for a couple of years. Players from the UK winning in Bo Greaves and Rhian O'Sullivan. Keep them fueled up. We still have the men's final to go.
100.
Fascinating gaming prospects between the Netherlands and Germany. Connie Grunewald and Paul Kroner.
Looking forward to it.
57.
Well, Rachna, darts is often about timing, and that's not the time to slip into the 5.
44.
Needed to strike there, you feel, not only to get back in the leg, but to pile a bit of pressure on Priscilla, because at the moment she looks serene.
Needs 2 big trebles. Well, Priscilla Steenbergen is going to have 6 darts to take out 68. And the way she's been finishing in this match, she probably won't need the full complement of them. 88 for the title.
52.
Well, the coronation is almost complete. Priscilla about to become queen here in Assen.
60. Priscilla, you require 16.
It's the position every darter wants to be in.
No score.
Well, the weight goes on. And Rachna not throwing at the 25 to give herself an outside chance on the previous visit. Can only now hit and hope.
41.
Well, she's had a tremendous tournament, Rachna David. She has knocked out a series of quality players, but it's Priscilla Steenbergen who roars her way to success in the Dutch Open. She adds her name to a list of darting greats to take this wonderful title. She secures her place at Lakeside in 2026, but more importantly than that, she can call herself a Dutch Open champion. Fittingly, a decade on from her success in the Girls' Championship, Priscilla Steenbergen is the women's singles winner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we move directly into our presentation and we welcome back to the stage Mr. Rachna van Houten.